What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Red Zone channel. And in today's video we're going to be talking about whether or not my baby Warlord actually requires a rework. So if you've been paying attention, the Warlord guide, the masterclass, it is now out and about. So if you haven't already watched it, please do go and watch it. It's the biggest guide I've ever done. I'm quite proud of it, and it includes quite a bit of Gucci information to help you Warlord players out there become the true beast we all wish we could be. But anyway, to go into the topic now, I have played Warlord since the beta, the open beta. So we're talking a good amount of time here, ladies and gents. I mean, I've played him through the heavy parry changes, where I used to get heavy, where I used to headbutt people to the ground on revenge. All that stuff is no longer present in the game. It was the correct move to make. I thought that, you know, popping revenge on a Warlord and getting a headbutt ground was a little bit stupid, in my opinion. I mean, it's not a leg sweep, and the Warlord's headbutt isn't that fucking powerful to just go, huh! Nah fam, you're underground, smash! Oh Jesus. And then, you know, it's a bit stupid. Obviously they've decreased the amount of time it takes for the Warlord to get his headbutt out. It's now roughly around 500 milliseconds. It used to be something like 300 milliseconds, and it was basically undodgeable, so you could legit just get headbutt spammed into oblivion and you would be none the wiser and you couldn't do shit about it. So I mean, the nerfs he's had, he's needed them. He was a bit too ridiculously OP, and now he, with all the reworks that have been thrown in, the new characters are out and we're now waiting for the ruling. So I mean, the Warlord is still one of the better heavy options for Dominion and the 1v1s and such, but obviously Conk is the area to go here at the moment. But it takes a lot more skill to play a Warlord than it does to play a Conqueror, because all you have to do is shield bash. It's like the new fucking infinite headbutt combo the Warlord used to have. The Conk's now got it. So I mean, you'll see relatively low level Warlords back running around and they get demolished. It's because people know what the Warlord is, what the Warlord can do now. So I mean, the Centurion literally used to go light, heavy, and people would anticipate the second light, get the light parry, and you know, it'd be a bit of an issue. It's now the same thing with the Warlord. He's got a heavy into light or a light into heavy. I mean, they're the only two chain starters he's got. And then obviously you've got the headbutt into light, into heavy. You get the point. He's very rinse and repeat. And that's coming from a Warlord main. As I've said before, I've played him for a long time, so I mean, rinse and repeat, it can get really boring. But then you add in his crushing charge, as I refer to it, the shield charge, because it's what it is. It's an unlock move where you charge at them with your shield and you're just like, nah man, you're gonna get knocked on your ass, and then you proceed to head split combo them and then they rage quit. Yes, that happens to me quite a lot. It's infuriating. But that shield charge is where a serious Warlord can change the game here, ladies and gents. It means that the Warlord can move his opponent around an arena, get him to a ledge and be like, Cinnabit, you're fucked, and send him packing. Or it can be used to knock your opponent down when he's out of stamina and get some seriously sexy damage numbers off. We're all about those damage numbers. All about them. But in a 4v4 situation, the Warlord is probably the worst person you could pick, because he doesn't have anything to throw out a lot of damage in those gank situations. So, as I said in my guide, the best way to play the Warlord is you are a pure supportive tank. You're not there to get kills, my friends and peeps and ladies. Can't be sexist, it's 2018. And you're legit there to cap those points, get the points, get as much points as possible before you die. That's how you kind of have to go about it. You can, if you Jesus like, you can go about, get your 10 kill streak and then rage quit the game because you feel like you don't need to add anything else to the team because they're winning by 900 points to the enemy team's 50 points. So you get the point. But in terms of his moveset, he is incredibly lackluster, guys and girls. I can't stress this enough. There isn't enough to keep him top tier with everybody else. He's viable, but over a Centurion? No, I wouldn't. I'd seriously say no. Cent's easier to pick and easier to get good with. Why would you pick a Warlord? Why wouldn't you pick a Warden over a Warlord, or a Shaman, or an Aramusha, or a Valkyrie, or a Raider? You get the point. A lot of people don't see Warlord as a as a competition pick. If you see a Warlord going into a competition, people automatically will probably start thinking GG easy. And for me, that's a big issue, because I'm that type of person who will go, ah, fuck it, I'll enter as a Warlord. I'll get somewhat far, and then I'll get smashed by a conch because he's spamming, and I have no way of getting out of it. So, I want them to add some mix-up. I want them to incorporate that shield a little bit more into his mix-ups. Potentially give him an unblockable and maybe remove the headbutt. Maybe that's the type of thing. So I mean, what I'd like you guys to do is, if you've been following me for a long time, I'd like you guys to leave some suggestions of what you think they should do with the Warlord in the comment section down below. And who knows, maybe the gods of Ubisoft will find their way to this video and actually listen. Who knows? It's happened in the past. It may happen in this video. But I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of a different one. As always, if you like the way we do the things here on this channel, simply pop a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys want to see. I'm all about getting yous involved. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, it has indeed been the Red Dawn. And yes, you've guessed it, I'll see you in a bit.